independent school. We have a junior school and the main school on site. The junior school covering years 3 to 6 and the senior school years 7 to 13. A fairly large sixth form, so quite a substantial school now, and expanding even now as numbers still coming in, which is always very good for us. The school was founded in the middle of Exeter in 1633 and moved up here to these buildings in the late 1880s and has been here gradually expanding on site ever since. We've gone through a steady build-up of the IT infrastructure on the site. We've got an extended network now, and we've put a lot of effort into making sure that is quite resilient. We've got suitable servers to support what we're doing. We have a good management information system, and we're able to offer increasing functionality to people in the school and additional use of increasing numbers of people using it all. So it was fairly important to us to make sure that we continue to develop all of our IT systems. Because we've got the increasing dependence of IT in the school, we needed to go for the additional resilience. And we wanted to make sure that in the event of a disaster, if we lost one of our server rooms, we'd be able to move things across to the other. And so what we were looking for in a storage solution was one which would give us the flexibility to be able to move, to store data in 2 places simultaneously, which we hadn't been able to do before. So if we lost one server room, potentially we were going to lose everything.
Solution, yes.
Yes, and we've been working through a 3-year plan to consolidate the facilities, the physical servers, to consolidate our virtual server environment, and so required additional capacity as well. Mm-hmm. And in that we started looking around. For the Nexsan solution, we wanted a good balance of a high level of resilience and performance in whatever system we were going to buy. We obviously had to do it at a reasonable cost, and I work very much on the keep it simple principle, so we wanted something that was easy to use and administer. We needed to keep the management of our entire IT infrastructure centralised, and the SAN that we bought was going to have to work with Hyper-V, which is our chosen, again, simple to use, cost-effective virtualisation method. We met React at BET initially, and then we talked with a variety of other schools about the sort of project we were wanting to do, and those who'd used React in the past, we talked to them as well to see how they felt about React. And we found we could talk with React and get reasonable answers, good sort of common sense approach which suited our needs and the time we had available, which is always fairly important when you're working with a company. React plainly understood that in this continually evolving use of technology for education, it's imperative that we have mainstream technology. It needs to be affordable, adaptable, secure, and relatively easy to use. And we found also that React were able to provide us with a wide range of solutions, so we could choose rather than being sold something very specifically.
Vendor agnostic.
Yes, it was our option to choose which of the various offerings you had available seemed most appropriate to us. So with your interest and our requirements, rather than being driven to sell a particular product, we felt that you were going to offer us the service that we wanted. Well, we now have a good data storage system. We have consolidated more of our physical servers within the hosts. We have gone down from 7 physical servers down to 3 physical servers, obviously increasing at the same time the number of virtual machines that are running on the system. We have increased the system performance by being able to share the resources, and at the same time we've increased our our resilience, so that the whole system is much, much better able to withstand any partial or complete failure. And instead of it taking hours or days, I now think it will be minutes from getting power back up on the site for us to have one or other of our server rooms fully online and delivering a full service. By consolidating so much, we're reducing the amount of power we're consuming, which is obviously environmentally useful. There's less hardware to purchase, albeit we're purchasing slightly higher specification hardware now. But one slightly more expensive box is usually cheaper than 2 or 3 less expensive boxes in the long run, certainly in terms of running costs. And we're able to make sure that our appliances are all performing at the highest level for the users. So performance overall has gone up